there's one thing you should know about me now, if you don't know already, is that I like to layer. And if you have been following me on Instagram or on TikTok within the last like few months, then you would know that I'm that crazy mother that likes to layer even when it is like 80 or even 90 degrees out. And some people do give me props for it because I always try to find a way, and other people completely hate it and try to give me crap about it. And to those people, I would like to say,
don't care, didn't ask, cry about it, stay mad, get real, Elmald, seed cope.
But with it being fall and it's getting colder almost every single day, I think we all can be on the same page now and agree that layering is something that we can't exactly skip out on anymore. So for today's video, we're going over some essential jackets that every single one of you needs in your closet. But what's up, you guys? Welcome back to HB Fashion. If you're new here, my name is Zach Fobbs. In today's video, we're going over the 5 essential jackets that every single guy needs for the fall season. First, before we get started, thanks so much for tuning in back to these videos, guys. I'm trying my best to make sure that I stay as consistent as possible, especially with YouTube. Now I have the inspiration to get back into it. But if you're new here to the channel, you're into Miss Fashion, Miss Grooming, lifestyle advice, hairstyle advice, relationship advice, any advice at all that can help you become a better version of yourself, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We have tons of videos covering this already, and we have tons more coming in the near future. The jackets I'm going to be giving you today are in no particular order, but if you were to ask me what is my absolute favorite that I recommend every single guy gets an abundance amount of these, and that's going to be a denim jacket. The denim jacket, in my opinion, is one of those perfect jackets you could have pretty much all year round. You can wear in the spring, summer, fall, and winter, of course. It's just one of those perfect layering pieces I believe every single guy should have in their wardrobe. And it's one of those jackets that I always gravitate back towards whenever I do start experimenting and trying out different types of styles, because it can go with just about any style I can think of and any guy can pretty much pull it off. So whether you're into that casual style, smart casual, comfort, streetwear, or even a business casual sort of vibe, you can easily pull these off. I highly recommend you go check out this list of all the great brands that have some of the most amazing denim jackets on the market for you guys to go check out. So here in the HB community, we do have a belief system that every so often you should be making some investments into your wardrobe, meaning you should be spending a good amount of money on something that's going to uphold its value over time. It will look just about better and better every single time that you put it on. And one of those pieces are going to be a leather jacket. And if you haven't tried on a leather jacket, I highly recommend you do go out and get one. It might cost you a little bit more money. There are some cheaper alternatives, like if you go to Zara or H&M, those have some pretty cheap alternatives, but they all come in synthetic material. It's not really going to really uphold over time unless you really take care of it. But a good quality leather jacket like this one here is going to be something that's going to help be a great investment to your wardrobe over time. And it's another one of those great versatile pieces where you can either dress it up or dress it down, but overall it's going to bring a more rugged and mature aesthetic to your overall look. So I highly recommend you do go out and go invest in one, especially one that's a little bit of a higher quality, maybe a little bit of a higher price tag. That way you know it'll last you for a very long time. This next one I'm going to be talking about is something that I recently got into, and you've already seen me talk about it in my last couple of videos, but that's going to be a varsity jacket. The varsity jacket is just one of those jackets that if you're into that high school or college prep aesthetic, or something that you would see from like the late 80s, 90s rap era, that this is something that's going to be perfect for you. It is a variation of the classic bomber jacket, but the reason why it made the list instead of the former, because it is more akin to the trends that have been popping off for the last couple of years. So I highly recommend you do go out and get at least 1 or 2 of these. Abercrombie has some of the best out there on the market. I'll have them linked in the description down below for you guys to go check out. If there's one particular type of jacket that I have always seen pretty much every single year when it gets colder outside, it's been kind of staying on the down low in terms of a trend, but it's still something that really stands out in my mind, and I believe every single guy should definitely get, and that's going to be a Sherpa lined jacket. Of course, this is something you might want to start wearing towards the late fall, early winter when it really starts getting cold outside, but it's definitely something you should invest in, especially since they're starting to come out and they're going to be on sale just about in most stores that you see them come in. The beauty about these jackets is all the other jackets that I listed previously in this video can all come in some variation with the Sherpa lining. So yes, you can get some in a denim variation, leather, or even the bomber variation, which looks really, really cool. It kind of has that Top Gun military sort of aesthetic to it, but overall the whole function of it is just to make sure that you're staying warm. But in my opinion, it does add so much more contrast to your overall look and helps you look that just more stylish. If you want my opinion on which brand has some of the best Sherpa line jackets out there on the market, I would say Levi's is at the top of the list. In terms of quality, nothing really beats it, especially for the price that you're paying for them. And they have so many options. They have corduroy, denim, and they come in so many different colors, so many different fits, weight classes to choose from. So you have tons of options to go from there. And last but certainly not least, if there's one jacket that's gonna put you kind of above the rest, help you stand out from amongst your friends, especially if they're not gonna be wearing these, it's going to be an overcoat. If you don't have one of these already, I promise you, go out and get some, and I promise you your entire life is going to change. It's one of the more versatile pieces out there that can help elevate any sort of style you can think of. If you want to go the more formal route, you can throw this over a suit, or even replace the suit jacket and just wear that on top of it. It looks perfect. Or one of my favorite ways to do it is to go the more smart casual sort of way. Throw on some jeans, some nice looking leather sneakers, maybe a t-shirt underneath it, and it still looks like a very edgy, semi-business casual formal sort of look. Or even one of the ways that I've seen people rock these recently, especially on Instagram and on TikTok, is to throw on a sweatsuit underneath it and wear some nice looking sneakers to go along with it, and then throw that on to add on to the equation, and it looks honestly not that bad. I think I did a look of that maybe last year-ish, if I can throw it up on the screen for you guys, but it still looks amazing. So I recommend you do go out and buy some high-end ones, some low-end ones, just to kind of help mix up the styles, see what you're into, but I promise you it's one of the best investments you can make in your wardrobe. And that is it today. What are some jackets that I missed that you would have liked to see in this video? Let me know in the comment sections down below, and I'll be in discussion with you guys after I drop this video. But if you like today's video and you learned something from it, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It helps the video out a lot, helps it show it to as many people as possible with the YouTube's algorithm, and so that they can have the opportunity to join the HB community. Speaking of which, if you're not subscribed to the channel and you're into men's fashion, men's grooming, lifestyle advice, hairstyle advice, relationship advice, any advice at all can help you become a better version of yourself, be sure to hit that subscribe button and become a part of the HB community. And if you're not following me on Instagram or on TikTok, they're both at Mr. HB Fashion. I post almost every single day showing you guys different style inspirations. I'll have them both linked in the description down below. Also, with all the other recommendations I mentioned earlier in this video, I'll have them linked in the description down below for you guys to go check out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I'll see you next time.